Paint protection is high stakes. Apply it wrong and you have permanently glued your mistakes to the car. Fixing it means stripping down the clear coat with a machine polisher. You can buy a coating kit online for a little over $100, or you can drop your car off at a detailing shop and get a quote for $2 grand. Both options promise the exact same upgrade over traditional car wax: intense UV resistance, a mirror-like gloss, and a hardened shell that lasts for years. This diagram shows the true trade-off. On the left, a $2,000 professional job. On the right, a $130 consumer kit for exactly the same vehicle. Here is the reality of the detailing industry. The liquid inside the consumer bottle is functionally very similar to the liquid the professional uses. Look at the time commitment. That 12+ hours of effort is the real separator. Professional shops charge a premium because they perform meticulous, back-breaking physical labor. You are paying for their time, not a magic potion. Choosing the DIY route means keeping that $1,800 in your pocket, but you have to trade it for massive sweat equity and accept a high risk of failure. If you decide to take on the project yourself, your first choice is picking the formula. You have to decide between a standard ceramic and a newer graphene coating. This graphic shows how standard ceramic coatings work. They rely on silicon dioxide, or SiO2. The liquid bonds to the microscopic peaks and valleys of your car's clear coat, hardening into a perfectly flat, transparent barrier. Think of it as a secondary, glass-like shell. UV rays and acidic bird droppings bounce off this sacrificial barrier, instead of eating into your actual paint. Graphene is the premium alternative. It takes that base formula and adds a microscopic carbon lattice structure to the mix. That geometric structure does something very specific. It lowers the surface temperature of the vehicle by reducing how much heat the paint absorbs from the sun. A cooler surface means water evaporates slower. If you wash your car or it rains, the water won't flash bake onto the hood. This severely limits hard water spotting. This makes graphene highly specialized. It is built strictly for dark-colored vehicles parked outside in high-heat climates. Paying extra for a graphene formula makes sense if your car's daily environment actively tests those exact thermal limits. Otherwise, standard ceramic offers plenty of protection. Selecting the liquid is the easy part. The real work is preparing the car's surface to receive it. Surface preparation takes up 90% of the total project time. You cannot skip straight to the coating. The vehicle requires a grueling chemical decontamination. This involves an intense hand wash, followed by specialized iron removers that dissolve brake dust embedded in the paint. Next is mechanical decontamination. You have to rub a dedicated clay bar over every inch of the exterior to physically pull microscopic grit out of the clear coat. Then comes machine polishing. Existing scratches or swirl marks have to be completely buffed out before a single drop of liquid touches the car.
These polymers chemically fuse to every atom of the exposed surface. The bond is semi-permanent. Look at this cross-section. If you rush the prep work, dirt and defects get sealed over by a thick, hardening ceramic layer. Swirl marks, bug etchings, and grime are now locked in. Because the top layer is so hard, you cannot wash or wipe them away. They are permanently magnified under a glossy shell. That $2,000 invoice from a detailing shop is effectively hazard pay. You are paying a professional to guarantee this unforgiving prep work is executed flawlessly. If you finish the prep, you reach the final application phase. For consumers, this comes down to two formats: highly diluted hybrid sprays or concentrated syrups. Concentrated coatings are dense. They have a thick gel-like viscosity. These concentrates offer years of protection, but they carry a high risk of application errors. If the gel isn't leveled perfectly across the paint, it cures into permanent, cloudy streaks, known as high spots. Hybrid ceramic sprays are the alternative. They are watery and contain a much lower concentration of active chemicals. Sprays wipe off effortlessly. You face zero risk of streaking, but you trade away the longevity, settling for a few months of protection instead of a few years. Regardless of the liquid you choose, the application is followed by a fragile 24 to 48-hour curing phase, or a sudden gust of wind carrying dirt will disrupt the bonding process, sealing those contaminants right into the finish. Pragmatic, attempting to apply a thick, concentrated DIY kit without an enclosed, controlled indoor space almost guarantees a ruined, streaky finish. Look at this flowchart to map your time, budget, and real estate. It starts with one question: do you have an enclosed garage?
If the answer is no, the path terminates at hybrid spray coatings, the correct choice for daily commuters without covered parking. Sprays provide safe protection for outdoor parkers with no risk of locking in mistakes if the weather changes. But if you have a garage, ask yourself, are you willing to machine polish the paint? If yes, you reach the DIY concentrated kit. This route is for budget-conscious owners with a clean garage, a free weekend, and the patience for 10 hours of surface prep. Only buy the premium graphene upgrade if you live in a high-heat environment like Dubai or Arizona. But if you have a high budget and lack the time, the chart moves right, terminating at the professional detailer. For luxury or brand new assets, owners take this path to offload risk. You pay an insured professional to guarantee perfection and avoid permanent streaking. In the world of paint protection, execution dictates the outcome. A cheap product applied flawlessly will always outshine a premium product applied poorly.